Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 5th September 2023, Tuesday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the New Indian Express daily. I'm Chintu M from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the words present in the newspaper and to see how they have been structured in a sentence so that we can use them in our daily communication. Today, we celebrate 5th September as Teachers' Day in India in memory of the birthday of the second President of India, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. I wish the spirit of Teachers' Day to all the teachers who are listening to this language activity. Let us be proud to have selected teaching as a profession, which is called mother of all professions. We go with the first research of the day. COVID began one port spade work in June. COVID, we are talking about a news item where the doer is Kovind, who was the former president of India, Ramnath Kovind. Doer Kovind. What did he do? Kovind began. Began is a verb. Began. It is the second form of the verb begin.
Begin.
Begin, began, began. It's a beautiful word pattern. It has got an irregular word pattern. Began.
Begin.
From begin we have began. Began can be did begin. COVID began. One pot spade work in June. One pot spade work. Spade work is another beautiful word. SPADEWORK. So spade work. Spade work can be a hard work. Spade work.
Spade work.
Sometimes boring work done in preparation for something. Spade work in June. COVID began. COVID did begin. Did COVID begin one pot spade work in June? Why did COVID begin? COVID began, didn't he? One pot spade work in June was begun by COVID. All these things are very much possible with this sentence. Normally we rarely find simple past tense titles. COVID began. It's a beautiful sentence. Now we come to next news item. Uday's remark has nothing to do with India, TMC. This is a very purely political news. Uday's remark. This news item has been set against the backdrop of Udayanidhi Stalin's comments against Ranthanathana last day. It has nothing to do with. It's a beautiful phrase. Has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with. What has nothing to do with? Uday's remark. Remark is a very interesting word. Comment. R-E-M-A-R-K. It's a statement.
Remark.
So to give a spoken statement, remark has nothing to do. It has nothing to do. It does have nothing to do. Does it have anything to do? Okay, has Uday's okay, does it have anything to do with India? TMC. So a lot of language properties can be expected there. Now we come to next news item. Two firms caught 6.88 rupees per unit for power contracts. State mulls reviving old pact. State, Kerala State mull, M-U-L-L. When you mull something, mull.
Mull.
Okay, you think about something seriously as a verb, mull. State mulls reviving. Revive, R-E-V-I-V-E. Revive.
Revive.
To come or bring something back to file. State mulls. State does mull. State does not mull. Why does state mull? Reviving. Old pact. P-A-C-T. It is a beautiful word, pact. It has got P sound and K sound.
Pact.
Pact. A formal agreement. Pact. P is a very important positive sound. It's a mouth sound. Pact. State mulls. Reviving. Verb plus verb ing. State mulls. State does mull. Does state mull? Why does state mull? State mulls reviving old pact. State mulls, doesn't it? All the language properties can be expected here. Now we come to next news item. SC asks loan to affirm allegiance to Constitution. SC ask. We get another beautiful verb, ask. State ask.
Ask.
To put a question to someone. State ask loan to affirm allegiance. Affirm. A-F-F-I-R-M. Affirm. The letter A.
Affirm.
Affirm. To state something as true. Affirm. Allegiance. Allegiance. It's a beautiful noun.
Allegiance.
Allegiance, loyalty, show loyalty and support to a group or belief, a firm allegiance to constitution. Beautiful news item. Then we come to next news item. FIR filed against Editors Guild for bias report. It is happening in Manipur. Okay, FIR filed against Editors Guild, Guild. Guild is a beautiful noun.
Guild.
It's an organization of people who do the same job or have the same interests. Guild. Editors Guild for bias report. Biased, favoring somebody. BIASED is a beautiful adjective. Biased, showing an unreasonable like or dislike for a person based on personal opinions. Biased. Now we go to the next news item. Prices fall. Veg farmers in distress post-Onam. Prices, PRICE, price.
Price.
The amount of money, prices fall. FALL. The letter is A, but the sound is O.
Fall.
Fall, fell, fallen, rise, rose, risen, take, took, taken, speak, spoke, spoken, ride, rode, written. All these irregular patterns, rhyming patterns can be expected here.
Fall.
For prices fall. Prices do fall. Do prices fall? Why do prices fall? Prices fall, don't they? Veg farmers in distress. DISTRESS. It's a very important noun.
Distress.
Distress, a feeling of extreme worry, sadness, or pain.
Distress.
Veg farmers are in distress. Post-Onam, after Onam, prices of vegetable items have fallen. It's very unfortunate. Now we come to the last news item. Binni Shukla cross border for cricket and diplomacy. Beautiful. Binni and Shukla, former cricket players of India, cross border, CROSS. When you cross border, you travel, you go across from one side to another. Cross border for cricket and diplomacy. DIPLOMACY. As you know, CY endings must be nouns. Beautiful noun.
Diplomacy.
The management of relationships between countries. Diplomacy, they cross border. They do cross, they do not. Why do they cross border? They cross border, don't they? All the language properties can be expected here. The language of this has been really a feast for language lovers. We started the day with the words and vocabulary. This is how we can start our language journey every day. I wish you all the best in your language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.